This video features the guest hypnotist Chanel from the Anunna Healing YouTube channel. She will be doing a cover of my sleepy fractionation confusion induction hypnosis for deep sleep recording. I am very excited for this collaboration, and I know that everybody here will give her a warm welcome. If you enjoy your experience, please do check out not only her YouTube channel, but also her Patreon page for relaxing and intimate hypnosis experiences. Links will be in the video description. Next, this video has been sponsored by SleepPhones. SleepPhones are headphones specifically designed to be worn while sleeping, and I can think of no better product to use while listening to sleep hypnosis. Please use the link in the video description to support the channel with your purchase of SleepPhones. And now, without any further delay, relax and enjoy the hypnosis.
Welcome to your own personal sleep hypnosis experience. Now, if you are not ready, comfortable in bed, ready to drift off into sleep, please pause the recording and return when you're in a position to drift off into sleep fully and completely. You should be wearing whatever you prefer to wear when you go to sleep. And you should be tucked in nice and cozy underneath the covers. If you need a moment to make all of this so, please take it right now. Good. You're nice and comfortable, ready to drift off while listening to my voice. Sometimes our minds can get all jumbled up and confused right before it's time to sleep. What should be an easy and soothing pattern can be disorientating, confusing, maybe even anxiety-provoking. It could be something that leaves you restless, tossing and turning in the night, trying to get that elusive sleep. However, it's a good thing that I'm here. I'm going to walk you through some powerful techniques that will cancel out any of that subconscious confusion that your mind may have in regards to sleep. You see, your mind is resilient, and once all of this confusion has been cancelled out, then there's only the right information, the right choices, the perfect pathway to sleep. I imagine that there are some people out there who are already drifting off into sleep just because I mentioned the word sleep. I wonder what it feels like, their experience that is. How joyous it must be to slip so very deep, so very easily. Could you imagine that for me? I'm sure there's been a time once in your life where you've become so wrapped up and enthralled in a story that the world around you just melts away, like it's not even there, like the only thing that ever existed was that story. Would you let me tell you such a story? Would you have to be the kind of person who drops into sleep easily to enjoy such a story? No. You've enjoyed stories. You can enjoy this story. You can enjoy any story, right? Yes, of course you can. A simple bedtime story. Nothing more, nothing less. It's okay if closing your eyes helps you imagine the story better and better. Or perhaps if keeping your eyes open lets you focus deeper and deeper. It doesn't really matter because you could become so wrapped up in a story completely and totally either way. Either way is good because you could just imagine being with me in a room. A simple room with a bed and a crackling fireplace. Can you feel the warmth from that fireplace? Focus on that. That warmth feels important. You can hear my voice gently pulling you closer and closer to sleep. Focus on that too. That also feels important. You search around the room, and a little ways from the fireplace, there's a screen with a spiral playing upon it. Focus on that. That must be important at some point. What else is in the room? Ah, yes, a candle that gives off a heavenly, hypnotic scent of lavender. Breathe it in, slowly and deeply. Good. Good. I wonder how many things are in this room. More things left to be discovered. Perhaps we can play a little game with all the things in this room, all the things to focus on. When I direct your attention to a certain thing, I'm going to tell you to sleep, and you'll close your eyes and drop down deep, deep into trance. But only when I bring your focus and attention to that one specific item. So you're going to have to keep that item in your mind. How many things are there in this room for you to focus on? What were they? If I had to list them off, I guess I would say there's the candle, the scent of lavender coming from the candle, the spiral on the screen, the crackling of the fireplace. Yes, and its warm glow, and the sound of my voice. Oh wait, silly me. Of course there's that bed that you're on too. Any one of those things could send you into a deep, deep sleep. Which one should it be? I know the scent of lavender is such a soothing thing. That will do nicely. All right, drift off into sleep the next time I mention it. It would be very easy for you to sleep, since of course you're aware of how comfortable you are on the bed. Your breathing is slow and rhythmic, and perhaps you're also becoming aware of how heavy those eyelids of yours are becoming. Perhaps as I talk, those eyes of yours may dart over to the screen that's playing the spiral. My. That must be making your eyelids feel much heavier. And the scent of lavender also isn't helping. It's making you want to sleep. That's it. The scent of lavender is making you sleep right now. I mentioned it. Maybe part of you wasn't even consciously aware of me mentioning it. You are already spiraling down into sleep. Your subconscious mind taking over. It's too confusing for your conscious mind to be focusing on everything all at once. Let your conscious mind sleep. Let your subconscious mind come to the surface. I'll clear out any and all confusion from your subconscious mind so you can sleep deeply. You know, I'm having some fun with this. It's almost like a little game, a little memory game. Let's play again. Come back up, out of trance, and play this game again with me. Oh, but the thing is, maybe there was more to be aware of in the room than you were even aware of to begin with. There's not just the candle, the scent of lavender, the spiral on the screen, the smoke slowly rising up from the candle, the comfortable bed that you're on, and the gentle pattern of your breathing. The crackling of the fire, the heaviness that you're feeling in your eyelids, the sound of my voice, and finally, your desire to sleep. Any one of those things could send you deep into dreams. What were they? Can you think of them? What if we retraced our steps backwards? Your desire to sleep, and the sound of my voice, the heaviness of your eyelids, the crackling of the fire, the gentle pattern of your breathing, how comfortable you truly are on that bed, the smoke slowly rising up from the candle, the spiral on the screen, the heavy, hypnotic accent of lavender from that smoke, and the flickering candle ready to be extinguished, just like that. If I so desired, your mind could be extinguished just like that, deep into sleep. What would send you deep into sleep? Maybe it could be the spiral that would make you sleep. They are awfully hypnotic after all. It would feel really good to maybe look over there, but don't think of it just quite yet. I didn't bring your attention to it. Maybe instead we can listen to the crackling of the fire. What a nice sound. Yes, it's odd. It feels as if my breathing is lining up to the sounds the fire makes, as if they are synchronizing in some odd way. It makes it easier for me to let go. And as I let go, maybe I might just look at the spiral on the screen and sleep. Just like you are sleeping right now. Letting that hypnotic spiral take you deep down, deep, so effortlessly. It feels as if you're going twice as deep, twice as fast as before. Odd how that happens. Maybe it will happen again and again. I wonder what will make it happen next as you come back up out of trance. Just enough to become aware of how the gentle pattern of your breathing will be the next thing that brings you deep into trance. The next time your awareness is drawn towards that. So I guess it's good that you're now staring deep into the spiral on the screen. As long as you focus there and on the sound of my voice, perhaps then you won't be taken deep into sleep. Maybe then you'll hold out in this little game that we're playing before you sleep deeply, because you're becoming very aware of your deep desire to sleep. It doesn't help that you're staring at the hypnotic spiral, listening to the sound of my voice. It doesn't help that the heavy, hypnotic scent of lavender is becoming very prominent. You breathe it in slowly and gently, rhythmically as you sleep, losing consciousness, losing awareness. It's not like how you dropped into trance before. No, it feels different this time. Like your mind is shutting off completely and totally and restarting. Like a computer, fully reset, ready to be told what to do. ready to be shut down again and sleep even more deeply, turning off like a switch. What would be the next thing that would make you turn off, go deep and sleep? Rising back up just enough to become aware that your own desire to sleep is what's going to take you down deep into sleep the next time your focus is drawn towards that. So maybe instead it's okay to look into the fire. Look at the warm glow coming from that crackling fire. Looking at the flickering, dancing flames. Part of you feels like you could watch for hours. Yes. But another part of you knows that your slow, rhythmic breathing and those heavy eyelids of yours would probably prevent you from looking for too much longer. That and your deep desire to sleep right now. Sleep. Giving into that deep desire, letting go and melting away to it. And it really doesn't matter how many more times we play this game, because you could try to open your eyes, but the thing that would make you sleep would be the candle. And somehow it would feel that it's the first thing that I say. The candle. Even if it was the third, the fifth, or the 10th thing that I mentioned, it wouldn't matter. It would feel like it's the first, the candle making you sleep. Your mind blanking out. It doesn't matter if you come out of trance enough to know that it's the hypnotic spiral that'll bring you back into sleep again. It doesn't matter if you try to focus on the bed, the fireplace, the sound of my voice, because it all just leads back to the hypnotic spiral, and then to sleep, deep, down, deep. You couldn't even remember the other things on the list out before the spiral, before sleep. Maybe they weren't even said at all. It doesn't matter if you can't remember. I'm not testing you. So maybe it really doesn't matter. Maybe everything in this room is just telling you to sleep. And now instead of them just telling you at different times to sleep, they're all telling you to sleep right now. All together. The scent of lavender is making you want to sleep. The spiral on the screen is making you want to sleep. The smoke that is slowly rising up from the candle flame is making you want to sleep. The comfortable bed that you're laying upon is making you want to sleep so deeply. The gentle pattern of your breathing is lulling you to sleep. The crackling of the fireplace is making you want to sleep. Any and all heaviness that you are feeling in your eyes is making you want to sleep so deeply. The sound of my voice is making you want to sleep. The candle and its flickering light is making you want to sleep. And finally, your desire to sleep is compounding itself, making you want to sleep even more, deep down, deep. Just sleep, only sleep, 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 sleep. That's it. It's time to drift off. It's time to let the dreams flow freely throughout your mind. Your desire to sleep is pulling you down deep into dreams, pleasant, enjoyable dreams. The sound of my voice is guiding you to those wonderful dreams. Any and all heaviness that those eyelids felt is now gone because your eyes are closed, because it's time to sleep. Right now, the crackling of the fireplace can start to fade away slowly because you're drifting off into sleep. The gentle pattern of your breathing is becoming slower, 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 because you're going to sleep, a deep, peaceful sleep. Even your awareness of the comfortable bed that you're on is melting away. It's as if you are becoming one with the bed, drifting off, melting away, melting into comfort, melting into relaxation, melting into sleep. The smoke that was slowly rising up from the candle is vanishing from your awareness. You can't see it, though perhaps you can still breathe in that heavy, hypnotic scent of lavender. The spiral on the screen can slowly melt away as I switch it off just like your mind is switching off. And then finally, I can just extinguish the candle. It's because it's time for you to sleep and drift off into dreams. Just sleep only. Sleep deep, down deep. Feel me gently tucking you in because it's time to sleep now. Just sleep. Just sleep only. Sleep deep, deep, down deep. Your subconscious mind now knows what to do. Any and all confusion has been cleared away. Your subconscious mind will focus on this wonderful pathway to sleep deep. Deep sleep. Your subconscious mind will remember this wonderful pathway to sleep deep. Deep sleep. Letting go of everything because it's time to sleep. No more thinking, no more thoughts. Just drifting down all the way where all your dreams will be pleasant and sweet. All your dreams will be enjoyable and deep. Deep dreams. Deep, deep sleep. 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 Sleep.